Once upon a time, in a charming village nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain, lived a young man renowned for his laziness. While the villagers busied themselves in the fields and workshops, he would spend his days lounging under the shade of a tree, lost in naps and daydreams. One day, a wise old monk visited the village and called the young man over. "My son," said the monk, "I have a task for you. I want you to climb to the top of that mountain and bring back a single feather from the highest peak." The young man glanced up at the towering mountain and scoffed. "That's impossible," he said. "I'm far too lazy to climb all the way up there." Well, the monk smiled gently and said, "Ah, but the feather I seek isn't on the mountain itself. It's on the other side, in a cave that can only be reached by climbing to the top and descending the other side." Intrigued by the monk's words, the young man's curiosity was piqued. He decided to accept the challenge. The climb was grueling, and he soon found himself breathless and sweating. But as he ascended higher, a new sensation washed over him. Exhilaration and excitement like he'd never felt before. When he finally reached the summit, he was exhausted but triumphant. The breathtaking view filled him with a sense of accomplishment he had never experienced. However, the real challenge still lay ahead, descending the other side to find the cave with the feather. The descent was treacherous, and the young man stumbled and fell many times. Yet he pressed on, motivated by the promise of the feather. When he finally reached the cave, he saw the feather glistening in the filtered light. He picked it up and marveled at its beauty. But then a problem dawned on him. How would he get back up the mountain and return the feather to the monk? For a moment, he considered giving up. But then he remembered the pride and joy he had felt upon reaching the summit. He knew he had the strength and determination to do it again. So with aching muscles and burning lungs, he began the climb back up. He pushed himself relentlessly, driven by the realization that he had conquered his own laziness. When he finally returned to the monk and presented the feather, the monk smiled warmly. "Well done, my son. You've learned an important lesson today. Laziness isn't something to accept or tolerate. It's a challenge to overcome, a hurdle to leap over." The young man nodded, absorbing the monk's wisdom. He realized he had always been capable of great things, but his laziness had held him back. Now he knew he had the strength and resolve to overcome any obstacle in his path. The monk's challenge teaches us that laziness shouldn't be accepted or tolerated. It's a challenge that must be overcome, a hurdle to be leaped over. When we push ourselves to achieve our goals, even when they seem impossible, we uncover a strength and resilience we never knew we had. To overcome laziness, we must set ambitious goals and challenge ourselves, no matter how daunting they may seem. We need to push beyond our limits and persevere through setbacks and obstacles. Cultivating discipline and consistency in our daily habits and routines is crucial. By setting a schedule and sticking to it, we can build good habits that keep us focused and productive, even on days we don't feel like it. Additionally, adopting a growth mindset is vital. This means viewing challenges and failures as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than reasons to give up. By reframing our perspective on failure, we can use it as a catalyst for improvement and progress. Ultimately, overcoming laziness requires a willingness to step out of our comfort zones and embrace the challenges and opportunities ahead. So take that first step, climb your mountain, and discover the incredible potential within you.